We are Group 12, and we are here to present the Smiley Revolution. Our challenge was to decrease the prevalence of type 2 diabetes by 2025 to what it was back in 2010. Now this map shows you the probability of the different countries to reach this target. And actually Europe is on the right track and are more or less over 50% probability to reach it. So we decided to focus on the US, and we Googled fattest city in the US. Up came Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas is the 4th largest city in the US, and it's an expanding city at the moment. In that city, they currently have 11.4% diabetics, and 32.4% are obese. So we decided to do different strategies to reach this target. First of all, we wanted to put taxes on food and beverages that were unhealthy for you, and that's both from the consumer side but also through the industry. Then we want to use those money to do urban planning, so we want to make bike paths in the city and in the new neighborhoods that are evolving, and there should be city bikes available, and there should be supermarkets close to these bike paths. So it should be not more than a 15-minute bike ride. And the supermarkets, then we would like to restructure. So all the unhealthy foods should be furthest away. So actually you're going to do a little bit of activity just to reach up in the far corner to get it. And the healthy options should be right in front of you. And finally, we want to introduce the Diabetic Smiley program that together with an app, will help you to choose the healthy choice. This icon will be used on food products that you can get in the supermarkets. So when you see this icon, you know that you're choosing the healthy option. Also, it is something that can be implemented to fast food restaurants. So when you see a fast food restaurant that has this smiley, then you know they have a healthy option for you that you can take. We are here going to focus on the Smiley program from on here. We did a bit of calculations on how effective this could be. So if a Houstonite just changed one meal a week to a Smiley meal, then that will reduce the calorie intake by 875 kilocalories. And that will lead to a 6 kilogram weight loss per year, and thereby a strong reduction in diabetes incidence with a risk reduction of 35%. And of course, we also have a chance that they can have more family dinners, because there would also be food packages ready for them in the supermarket with the healthy ingredients and a recipe to make them. So the implementation of this, well, it's quite easy, because when you just go to the fast food restaurant, you just see they have that smiley, and then you just choose that meal. And then we will use the health investigators. They can then check that the restaurants actually are withholding this criteria. Also, it's going to be in the area that they live that they have these bike paths, and they just know that they need to go like 15 minutes on a bike, and they have all the groceries ready for them and the recipe, and then it will be easy for them to make the healthy choice. We will both get data, obtain data through our app, but also through health surveys and insurance companies to see if this actually will work. Our solution is going to be cost effective, because we are going to try and involve the health insurance companies. Also, these companies, when you, through your app, show that you're actually buying the healthy Smiley products, then you will get a discount on your health insurance. And also, we have the taxes from the unhealthy foods. So what barriers do we see here? Well, first of all, we have taken into account that Houstonites are probably not the best bikers. So we will introduce tricycles that also will make it easier to get the grocery shopping down there. Also, we need this to be a fruitful collaboration where we need the industry and the insurance companies to participate. And finally, the factor that is the most annoying of all, and people have already showed him a bit today, we don't really know whether or not Trump is going to be happy about this smiley. Yeah. So why should we win? Well, we think we are on a track to do something really great. wherever you go in the world, it can be implemented. When you see that smiley, you know you can take that choice. When you go traveling, it doesn't have to change, you can still do it. And it will make it easier for people to take a healthy choice and live a diabetic-free life. So finally, we would like to say thank you to Google for making it so easy to Google the fattest city in the US. We would like to say thank you to Skype for not crashing on us. And we would like to thank Daniel Witte for taking the time to get involved in this process and actually Skyping with us from Peru. And finally, we would like to thank you for listening to us, and remember to smile. Thank you.